Shalom, family. I'm so sorry about what happened. It seems like my Comcast box decided to recycle at that very moment when I was trying to start a live stream. So that's all done and over with, and we're going to get this show on the road. So I'm glad many of you came back. I hope more people will come and join us. I really do. So, as you know, there was a mass shooting, and the mass shooter went to 3 different locations down there in Georgia. And he shot everybody he shot and killed were all Asians. So much for what the mainstream news has been telling us all this time, that it's the Black community attacking Asians. And we know damn well we don't have no track record in America of going after one group. But the one group that do have that track record is accusing us of doing it. And they got that track record. We know who's doing this, period. So this person, his name is Robert Aaron Long, 21 years old. And he is the one responsible. Now, I saw an article this morning. He said he was sexually frustrated. so you went around killing all these Asians because you were sexually frustrated. That's what he was saying. Thank you, Justin, for the super sticker. So I thought that was kind of funny, but yeah, I mean, look at who's responsible for all of these Asian deaths, and went to more than one parlor, you know? I mean, he is not exactly what a lot of women would go for. So what do they call them guys, y'all? Incels? He looks like an incel. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Now, I was going to play the CBS News video, but I guess because of the nature of what happened, they kind of flagged me. So I'm not going to play it, but what I'm going to do is play the audio to it instead. You'll still be able to hear and understand what's going on. So let's see here. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you now. Please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. And you know what? Happy New Year if you're a Hebrew. Happy New Year. I really, truly believe St. Patty's Day. Now, I've heard other dates, but I really, truly believe St. Patty's Day is the Hebrew New Year, because remember, they covered up everything about us. Why wouldn't they cover up our Holy New Year with an abomination holiday? You know, I mean, think about the holiday. It's about drinking, getting drunk, and all that stuff. I mean, just gathering in bars, and that's what it's about. They made an abomination out of our New Year, right? Thank you, Black Impact, for the super sticker. So I think today is our day. I really do. Thank you, Loveline, for the super sticker. So happy New Year to all of my Hebrews in the 4 corners of the earth. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, many of you, because I saw this last evening and it just seems like on my phone, the notifications just kept coming and coming and coming when this happened last night. So this is CBS News, March 17th, 2021. 8 killed in shootings at 3 Atlanta area spas. 1 suspect in custody. Now, like I said, when I woke up this morning, I saw an article that said he was sexually frustrated, and I believe that was on NPR. And to be honest with you, when you look at him, he's not the kind that a lot of women would flock to. I mean, let's be real. He's not. He's probably a weirdo. That's why many don't. So, 8 people were killed Tuesday in a shooting at 3 Atlanta area spas. The suspect has been taken into custody in connection with one of the shootings, and Atlanta police says it is extremely likely that he is also the suspect in the other 2. And they are. He is. Come on. He is. And I actually had a still shot of him leaving one of the spas where he killed up a bunch of Asians, because there's nothing but Asians in these massage parlors primarily. And, at first they said appear to be Asian. They know these are Asian people. It ain't no appear to be Asian. Get out of there get out of here with that mess, mainstream news. And one thing more important than anything else is he's not Black. And they're still on this thing about the Black community attacking Asians. We don't have that kind of reputation of attacking Asians. And if we did, how come we don't hear about this until now? And don't say COVID. Okay, if anything, you've seen it the other way around. You've seen Asians attacking us. And it's just amazing when you notice one thing. When they interview Asians are definitely afraid to tell that whites are attacking them. They act like they're scared to say it. And you know what? I think they are. I think they are. And it goes even deeper than this, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know Asians are having a hard time getting hired? They're not hiring Asians. And I want you to think about that. Who holds these jobs? Black people don't have businesses like that where we can shut Asians out of the business. Who got those kind of businesses? White people. They're not hiring them, y'all. I have an article, and I'll see if I can look for it during this live stream. And it came out last year, like around October, and Asians were not getting hired. See, they're blaming them for COVID. That's what's happening. But we're not the ones doing that. Black people don't have jobs, corporations and stuff where we can shut people out. So it couldn't be us. So in my opinion, the same people that won't hire Asians are the same ones attacking them on the street. That's the only thing that makes sense. So let me go ahead and let me see if I can get this audio here to play, since they won't let me show the video without getting flagged.
Hi, everyone. I'm Elaine Quijano. Thank you for joining us. Multiple people are dead after several shootings at massage parlors in Georgia Tuesday. Atlanta police say 4 women, all believed to be of Asian descent, were shot and killed at 2 spas in the city. Earlier Tuesday, at least 4 people were shot and killed during a shooting at a 3rd massage parlor in Cherokee County, Georgia, which is north of Atlanta. For more, let's bring in CBS News digital journalist Jesse Mitchell. Jesse, thank you so much for being with us. So walk us through what authorities say happened with these 3 shootings.
Good evening, Elaine. There is a lot of information coming out. As you can imagine, this investigation is still unfolding. And just about an hour ago, the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office did say that they have captured the suspect they were looking for. And it all started there north of Atlanta in Cherokee County in the Ackworth area. That's where Young's Spa is. And multiple people were shot. At least 3 dead. We're now hearing 4 dead and multiple injured in this shooting as Cherokee County officials were starting to figure out what happened and look for a description of a suspect. They did release a surveillance photo of what appeared to be a white man coming out of the spa and getting into a car. And just as they were releasing that photo, Atlanta police then responded to Gold Spa, which is in Midtown Atlanta. There they found 3 Asian women dead on that scene. And as they arrived, they say that they heard shots across the street, across Piedmont Road there, at the aromatherapy spa where they found another woman of Asian descent deceased at that scene just across the street. So, of course, authorities were looking for anyone who could have fit the description of the person in Cherokee County. They are not saying whether these are connected at this time. However, once the Atlanta shooting happened, not long after that, Cherokee County Sheriff's Office released the name Robert Aaron Long, 21-year-old man from Woodstock, Georgia, which is near Ackworth, where the first shooting happened. And then just about an hour ago, they said that they found him in Crisp County, Georgia, which is over 100 miles south of Atlanta. So if you look at that path, Cherokee County is north of Atlanta. The second set of shootings happened in Midtown Atlanta, and then he was captured in Crisp County. Now, Atlanta police have not said that this man was their suspect at this time, but they are working to connect those dots, Elaine.
Yeah, and you know, Jesse, I know there's still a lot we don't know. What else have law enforcement officials said, given the fact that the ethnicity here of the victims, there seemed to be a commonality. Obviously, there is still a lot of investigative legwork happening right now, but was there anything said with respect to that?
The good news is that this suspect, Robert Long, was arrested and taken into custody. So now the investigators can question him about his motives for, allegedly shooting these women. And they are going to work on the possibility that it is a hate crime, although they are not saying that right now. As we know, we have been seeing these hate crimes against Americans of Asian descent continue to spike right now. And it is a very scary situation. Asian spas are very popular, of course. And when you hear about these places being targeted, of course, that's what you think of. And so Atlanta police, while they were looking for a suspect, they have increased police presence around Asian spas across Atlanta to make sure that they are safe tonight. And hopefully they are with this arrest.
All right, Jesse Mitchell for us. Jesse, thank you very much.
Okay, so you heard what they said. So he just went buck wild out there. So he went from one spa to another and to another. 3 spas, 8 people dead, all Asians. You know what, mainstream news? We don't want to hear nothing else about Black people attacking Asians. In fact, we want you to cease and desist saying that stuff to us. We know it's not true. And then wasn't it a few days ago, it was some white woman bothering some Asians that were dining? Come on, it is not us. And y'all know it's not us. But you done got used to scapegoating off of us all this time. So you continue to say it is us. We know it's not. That doesn't even make any sense. What would we be attacking Asians for? Like I said, if anything, we see the attacks on us in those beauty salons and at Asian food restaurants. We've seen the attacks on us. It's been the other way around. Because, I mean, let's face it, there are a lot of Asians with the white supremacist mindset. Many of them are like that. So, once again, we're being accused of something, but the face behind the violence isn't ours. Yeah, there may have been some. We always got some old stupid Negroes out here that will do what they see other groups doing. We always had that. But for the most part, the majority of us are not out here attacking people. That is not our thing at all. Thank you, Loveline, for the super sticker. And thank you, Zuri Bay. Thank you so much for the super chat. Well, let me see if I can find that story on... Oh, here it is. I'm going to share my screen with you again. I saw this actually last year, but I did not do a video on it, but I did know about it. So let me share my screen with you again. And I want you to see who is really attacking Asians. Now, this is NPR. This is October 1st, 2020. Overlooked Asian American jobless rate surges, but few take notice. What is going on in America since coronavirus? Asians are not getting hired, y'all. They are not hiring them. Okay. Now, again, this couldn't possibly be the Black community preventing them from getting jobs. Who is doing this? The same ones that have kept our jobless rates up high for the past centuries. Okay? We don't have no control over that. Many Asian restaurants and businesses had to go out of business due to COVID. Again, that's not the responsibility or blame on the Black community. But yes, this is what's happening all across the country to Asians. They are not getting hired for jobs at all. And this is a deliberate act. So no, we could never carry out something like this at all. We couldn't be doing that. So yeah, this is the mainstream news once again lying about who's attacking Asians. Who's discriminating against Asians? That's not us. So, look, we have been beaten down for 5 centuries. The Asians, they just came on the scene from COVID and they're really catching hell. They have never caught hell like the Black community. And I want you to also think about another thing. We can't even get businesses in our own neighborhoods. Asians can come along and easily set up shop in our communities. Never had a problem setting up shop. And when they do come to serve the Black community, they're rude. They're nasty. Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. They're just straight up rude to us. That's why I don't go in there. I do not go in their stores and buy anything. I can't even tell you the last time I went into a Korean beauty shop. I always get my beauty products now from online. I don't even go in their shops. I think the last time I went in their shops, y'all, it must have been 2007, 2008. I haven't been since. I will not go in their shops. I won't go in their shops. I won't go in those Arab shops. I won't go in none of those shops, because at the end of the day, those people will take our money and hate you. They will hate you. And I'm not down for that. But yeah, they are catching hell for the moment, but they got to prosper. We didn't. At the end of the day, Asians got a home to go back to. They can go back to China. Where can we go? So no, I mean, I can't. There's only so many tears I can shed for a person. No, they haven't been through it. But another thing I noticed, they're quick to label this a hate crime. And if you remember the shootings at the synagogue, they labeled that as a hate crime. But as soon as we say hate crime, oh, no, that's just a shooting, not a hate crime. Oh, really? You can distinguish that, huh? If you remember the shooting, Dylan Roof, we said hate crime. And people were on social media arguing with Black people, saying it was just a shooting. Really? Well, then this was just a shooting then, if that's the case. This was just a shooting. But you see how quick they're willing to say hate crime? But not for us, though. Not for us. It's not a hate crime. But for them, it's a hate crime. And you hear what they're going to do for the Asians. Oh, we're going to put cops out there to make them feel safe. Oh, we're just going to put them. You don't send cops to us to make cops terrorize us. They don't try to make us feel safe. So even through their discrimination, they're still better off than we are. And to add insult to injury, we were born and raised here. Asians, they came across the ocean to be here. And look at how much they got. There's a Chinatown in every single major city in America. You see any black towns around here? Okay, none, no black towns, but there are Chinatowns everywhere. So even with the discrimination and everything they're going through, they're still better off than the black community. That's the way I see it. Thank Mama, Black Mama. Thank you so much. I do see your Cash App. Thank you. Yeah, Chinatown is in every single major city across the U.S. So they got to have a place of their own. Period. We didn't get that. The cops are going to protect the Asians, ladies and gentlemen, but they don't come to protect us. And we're paying the same damn tax dollar. We're paying tax dollars just like the Asians, but they don't feel that we deserve protection, but the Asians are going to get protection at all their businesses so they can feel safe. I just love it. So, look, we have to be real. How much sympathy have these other groups showed us all through the years of being brutalized and killed by police? None. They stay silent. The Asians pretty much stay silent. Loveline, thank you so much for the super sticker. Asians, for the most part, they stay silent. They feel it's not their business, so they don't get involved. But it amazes me how now that they're being terrorized in the streets of America, oh, now all of a sudden BLM is on their lips. BLM. They, oh, come on. You know, and let me just tell you, always proceed with caution when it comes down to other groups. We have never had a good bond with any other group outside of ourselves. That is historically a fact. Number two, these groups will come and ride our coattails. And as soon as they get what they want, they will depart from us and act like they don't know us. We have gone through this, all through civil rights and all kinds of protests. As soon as they get what they want, they don't know who we are anymore. So, you know, we don't want to go down that road again. So if you are going to cry about your discrimination and exclude ours, there is no need in us coming together. Yeah, we've made everybody, Don Ella, we made everybody wealthy. Asians have become rich off of us. Arabs, we know white people, they have become super rich off of us. You know, we are really, truly black magic. Anybody that comes for us will surely be rich. That's how it's been up in this society. Historically, we have made every group rich except for ourselves. And actually, we did make ourselves rich if you want to count Black Wall Street. We were even able to make ourselves rich. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, no one has matched Black Wall Street wealth to this very day. Thank you, Marsha Mitchell, for the super sticker. I want y'all to think about that. Black Wall Street was prosperous for 15 years in a row. Wall Street cannot go 10 years without a recession. They have never matched us. Never. No, not the Jewish community, not the Asians, not anyone. They have never, ever to this very day been able to top Black Wall Street. Never forget that. So when they try to make these claims that we don't know how to do anything, Black Wall Street will always be evidence of that. That's why they had to go in there and bomb it, because it just did too well. They're looking at them Negroes. How the hell did you go from the slave field and became millionaires? And that's exactly what happened. Can't be topped, y'all. No matter what crap they talk to us, Black Wall Street cannot be topped. They can't do it. Thank Bongani for the super sticker. So there ain't a damn thing. Don't ever let these people try to make it seem like Black people can't do this. Black people can't. There is nothing any of these other groups do that we can't do. And never forget that. That is a fact. They don't know how to do one damn thing that we couldn't do. Period. That's why we have been sabotaged all this time, because they know we can do it. And we would have ran light years ahead of them by now. And they know it. That's why they spent 500 damn years sabotaging us. That says it all right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, so sorry about what happened. You know, I wish my box did not power cycle at that moment, but it did. But I'm glad we were able to still move forward and get this live stream done. You know, look at it this way. I'm glad none of us were involved in the shooting. Usually Black people don't do mass shootings anyway. We don't have that record either. we don't need that record, and we don't want that record. So it's a good thing. I'm glad there was none of our faces involved. When I heard it last night, you know how your spirit can feel things, ladies and gentlemen. Your spirit can just feel it. When I saw that popped up on my phone and I read about 8 people dead, my spirit told me at that moment it was not us. I could feel it. Without even reading the full story, I knew that was not us. And sure enough, it wasn't. So mainstream news, y'all stop talking about us attacking Asians. When we see who the real face of the ones are attacking Asian, you need to report things in their proper context. Tell the truth. Those faces are your faces. But y'all, please enjoy the rest of your day. Happy New Year, family. And we'll definitely come together and do another topic real soon. Love you, family. Oh, don't go nowhere. Wait a minute. There's one more important thing I want to show y'all. Hold on 1 second. Almost forgot about this. Okay, here we go. I got another email I want to show y'all from the Better Buggy. Let's see here. All right, let me share my screen. I want to show you this email. Wow, I didn't realize so many of you went over there and ordered from the Black farmers. And I'm grateful you did, because this right here proves we do support each other. We do, especially if we know there's a Black business that we can use. We are there. And this is evidence that we really, truly do support each other. All right, let me read this email to you. All right, it says, greetings. Now, because, and I didn't realize this blew me away, and I'm real happy. This was sent to a buyer, one of my subscribers buying from them, and it was forwarded to me. And it says, greetings, your order has been shipped and will arrive in 2 to 3 business days. We're grateful that thousands of Lisa Cabrera's followers showed up for Black farmers and ordered after her recent YouTube review. I sincerely apologize for the delay, and we always guarantee 2 to 3 business days to customers to receive orders from the Better Buggy. due to delay, they're offering 50% off of your next shipment. So the code is TBB50. So the next time, just write that down, TBB50, and you will get 50% off of your next shipment. I've attached a picture. So they also attach pictures, but for some reason they're not coming up. And they're showing the UPS truck being packed with my subscribers' orders. And if I can get those pictures, maybe I'll put them in the community tab. That way you can see it. See your orders getting packed by UPS and shipped out. So thank you. Thank you, family, for real. I am so grateful that you're supporting Black farmers. You know, you deserve a lot of credit, because this is something that our Black farmers do not normally get, and that's support. So the fact that we are supporting Black farmers, that makes me so happy. Thank you so much for being who you are and supporting our own. That is very important. I grow a garden every year, but despite all of that, I'm going to keep being a customer and keep those orders coming. You could never have too many vegetables, something that's really good for you. You can't have too much of that, the way I see it. So we are making a difference, y'all. We are making a difference to Black farmers. And, when they first reached out to me, realizing where the customers were coming from, they were saying they were trying to figure out a way to advertise. They weren't even advertising back then. They were trying to figure out a way where they could reach a lot of people. Well, that's happening now. So thank you, everybody, for your support for the Better Buggy. Thank you. So again, please enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll definitely be doing this in the coming days again. Shalom, family. And thank you, Daniel, for the super sticker. Shalom, family.